per usual. Hi. So I'm sorry I do look a little shorter. I was outside, but we can go into all that in just a moment. How you doing? How you feeling? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. Hope life is good. Let me grab some real quick. Grab my drink. Okay. Hi. That's how I feel right now. Hi. Okay. So it's gym day. Okay. So forgive me that the outfit is not as dramatic as usual. You guys know I love a dramatic outfit, but it's gym day, so gotta calm down a little. you know, gotta bring it down to earth just a little bit. But hey, we can still have fun as I'm sitting here in neon clothes. Just wait till you see these though. Ta-da! Aren't those crazy? Amazing. Yeah. The people at the gym, they have such a fun time. They adore me because they're like, oh, I always look forward to seeing what you're gonna wear the next time. And I'm like, I don't doubt that. So why was I outside? Because you guys know, for those of you that know, you know, I've been working on the shirts. Oh my goodness. Amazing. But we'll go into that in a minute. So today we're going to talk about Illuminati and Creepshow art and things like that. Because, oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to lie. I get like very strong, visceral, let's say, reactions to certain creators, and right, I shouldn't give them that much credit or like that much power over me, but some creators I just don't vibe with. I just don't feel it. I just feel like, wow, this is bad, 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 right? I don't like it. So I felt that early on with Creepshow, and I felt that early on with Illuminati, but I really liked the name, so I was trying to give them, Finley, the benefit of the doubt. Finley is here, like a little baby. Please hit the like, it's free. There you go. You know what? You don't always have to steal the show, okay? Just so you know. Okay, baby? He's like, I'm not even trying. So, yeah, I hope you're well. Thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate you. I hope life is well. I hope all is good. And what's up, turds, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all that's in between? It's me, your girl, Daisydame, and Philly Faye. Welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. I so appreciate you guys so very much. You have no idea. But listen, we don't just have to go over Illuminati, although I do want to right quick. We can also go over the madness that I've been looking at recently with noises caught in the Earth's atmosphere. Y'all know I love talking about that and things like that, of that nature, okay? Because apparently things are being caught and new civilizations are being found. There's just a lot of really interesting news right now, like a lot of curious ones that might catch your eye, right? Like this one, scientists just discovered the lost cities of Amazon. I just find it really curious. There's lots of curious things. The world's largest volcano just opened up and cracked the earth. So as you can see, there's an array of stories today. But let's get into the main topic, which would be Illuminati. Illuminati. And I don't know if you guys know this creator, but their name is Blair. And in the early stages, they worked with people like Tommy C. And I just find it really curious that all these pick-me girls run to Tommy C. Like he's got some kind of clout. No offense, Tommy C. Love you, boo-boo. But I just find it curious because Blair's not the only one. I mean, remember that Twiz Fizz chick? Twizzle Fizzle, Rizzle Fizzle, Miss Fizzle, whoever she was, you know, good for her. But I saw the same thing with her in Creepshow art. They all run to Tommy C. Like, Grandpa's got some clout, and he's just some vulgar older gentleman who has hockey talk. Like, I get that for sure. Like, I get locker room talk for sure. Man out. Like, I get shows like Howard Stern. I know that's going to be shocking to some, but I understand why they exist. I understand why people listen to them. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not going to, whatever, right? Hi, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please do hit the like. It's free. I so appreciate for being here. I can see that Frank has thus rated me, and I appreciate that so much. I don't know, as I stated, if you guys heard about Illuminati, but that's what we're going to discuss. Frank is amazing. He's literally breathing life back into my channel, and it's so appreciated. I shan't give him too much credit, though. He is a sweetheart, though. All right, so Blair, aka Illuminati. She gives me those pick-me-girl vibes, and to each their own. I don't even use language like pick-me, beta, alpha. That's cringe to me, but I say it when I know people would be like, how dare that girl be a pick-me? Because that's the type of girl you are. It's okay. Be that girl. Be that girl. Be that girl. I love that. Love it for you. You know? But, like, if you want to be that way, be that way. Just don't fake it, you know? Okay, so Blair reminds me a lot of Creepshow art. Reminds me a lot of Twizzle Fizzle, Twiz Fizz, I don't know. They have this, a bit of a self-absorbed, total mean girl attitude, and the amount of control that she had over her life and others, like, not her own life, but others' lives, was horrific, like, scary. And listen, I understand if you guys are like, I don't even know who this is, I'm not a follower. Okay, cool. Right? Stop it, you guys. It is too early for me to start making jokes. You're gonna get me in trouble. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so yeah, the amount she had over others' lives, it was unhealthy, especially since she couldn't even control her own life. And listen, I get it. I lived with a roommate that was my best friend that was like super amazing. Love them more than life itself. But I'm very glad that at one point we had separate rooms because my room is very much like clean, OCD almost. Just very, everything's always in its place. It has to be, or else I will be confused. And my roommate is just, or well, she just wasn't as tidy. And that's okay. I just find it sad how many of these creators who are absolute trash find success. That's an alarming thing to me. It makes me very sad that a lot of these creators that get so big are the Jake Pauls, the Logan Pauls, the freaking people who couldn't rub two sticks together to make a dang fire. But somehow, right, they're the ones that just pop off because Lord knows everybody loves stupid. And I can't say it enough. It is like we're living in idiocracy. It is like a show of oh my cojones. That's what we're living in. This is way past Black Mirror, by the way. We have sped past the Twilight Zone. It's back that way. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed. And I hope to see you again. Yeah, it's just curious to me. We're totally past that, okay? So why do we see these consistent scumbags at the top? It's curious. Her comeuppance, though, is very much here. No, I will never sell my soul. I have worked to adapt, but I would never, ever, trust me. No, thank you. I'm good. So, yeah, I don't understand. They're terrible people, but they're the ones who get pushed to the forefront. But as I stated, the comeuppance is here and it's about to be paid in full. Many, many people have forgotten of Logan Paul and his controversy. Not to say that this circumstance is even comparable to that, but again, it's a big deal and it was a horrible thing that happened on this platform. And I know the internet is it has been kind of like the Wild West for a bit. People didn't know how people would react. I would just hope and ask for you to refrain from the R word because some may find that offensive and it could also get me in trouble. So I understand you can say things how you want to say them and I'm for that, but please just be cautious in the chat. I really appreciate that. And for those of you who do have a wrench, you know the drill. Let people have their, everybody's allowed to their own opinion. This is not an echo chamber. There are no walls on this box because we do not fit in a box. Just so you know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So just like Creepshow Art and others, Illuminati would have her dirty deeds exposed. And soon enough, all of this will come to light. To say this was a long time coming is an understatement, okay? When these pick-me's rush to buddy up, again, with people like Tommy C. and Teach Their Own. You may like Tommy C. That's amazing. Hi, thank you for being here. I so appreciate that. Oh, I love seeing all your new faces. I really do hope that you enjoy it, that you will subscribe. I've got plenty of room, some over here, and lots of room in my heart for all of you. So I really appreciate you giving me a chance and just a little bit of your time. This is a long time coming, and yeah, it's kind of like you shouldn't judge others by the company they keep, but you can kind of get a gist of what type of person they are by the company they keep. For example, somebody can have a horrible person as a friend, but not be as interested into all of the horrible that their friend is, right? They could just be interested into a couple of the devious things that they enjoy, whatever. I don't know how else to put that. I'm sorry. It's a really like confusing almost thing to say. Okay. So here's one thing that I want to make clear, just so you guys know. Numbers on this channel, they don't matter like that, okay? You guys know. For those of you who are longtime subs, I say when people find this channel, when they hear this message, it's when they're meant to, and that's wonderful. Like, that's just what it is. I'm not over here, beating my brow, sweating to the bits, hoping that I create something that will get me numbers. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm focusing on things that I'm actually interested in and want to discuss and discover and share with all of you, and to say, look at this. Isn't this curious? What do you think about this? Right? And I get it. Some content creators are all about the algos. They want to ride that algorithm until into the dark night, whatever, do your thing. But I see it do a number on people's mental health, and that's not me, honey. Okay? I'm a very happy person. I'm very fortunate for that. That my mood is constantly set to pleasant, like 99.7% of the time. Literally, 99.7. I'm very blessed for that. But I do see if when people focus so much on their numbers and they make that their worth, oof, girl. Oof, girl. That my heart just, ooh, ooh. And I don't want to pity anyone because I see that as like almost offensive. But I kind of pity this girl. Like, I pity the fool who sits there and thinks, oh my goodness, YouTube is the entirety of my life. This is it. I've made it. Like, okay. If that's your goals, that's amazing. I'm so for that. But it shouldn't be your full identity. It shouldn't be your whole life, right? It's not healthy. It's just not healthy. And these people do it to an obsessive degree. I don't see as someone with 1 million subscribers as a channel better than mine. What do you really know of anything besides, oh, I don't know about any of that. But we can talk about other things later. I'm more than open to discussing all types of things here, so no worries. So I do have a video actually that I just finished up about the temple of the psychic youth. And if you haven't heard about that, that's actually what kind of started some type of panic here in the U.S. So I do know a thing or two, shug, okay? Don't belittle me, darling, before you have even given me a chance. I know things. Okay, but anyways, it's a very good video. I will hope that you would watch that too. Yeah, it's a warped sense of reality. That's the point I'm trying to get to. When you obsess over numbers, when you put your worth in numbers, it warps your sense of reality. That's a full stop, period, no cap. No cap, okay? I would no cap. I would not cap for you, okay? It's people who, they have this warped sense of reality. They want the clout. They have these behaviors. So creators like Illuminati, they place way too much meaning on these numbers. I've worked with creators who've had 500,000 plus. I've worked with creators who've had 1 million plus. I've worked with creators. And let me tell you what. There can still be crappy people with 1 million subscribers, right? They can still be very, very crappy people. And it happens. I was blown away. My eyes were opened to the reality that, of course, not every person is a good person. And we should use discernment when supporting our favorite creators, okay? So, with that said, I feel sad for these people. I do have pity for that. There could be some serious self-esteem issues there, but listen, I'm not their therapist, nor am I a professional like that. So, we'll discuss that later. Her and Shannon both have this same level of energy, this succubus, energy vampire type allure to them, and their desperation for acceptance is palpable. It really is. It's like, wow, you don't love yourself. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Okay, so when you are aware of who you are and you are comfortable with who you are, you can live in your own skin, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to seek validation from others, honey. Right? Like, you don't have to go around being like, you like me? You like me? Do you like me? No, you don't have to do that, okay? And it's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look. Contrary to belief, again, numbers are not everything. While creators like this slave away their lives, they forget about what it means to truly live. And that's just the truth. I wonder how and why their egos got to this point. In life, no one is above one another. I really believe that in my heart. And she does truly look down on others when she calls them a small channel or whatever have you. My channel only has, right, 11K. That would be considered to her a small channel. To me, 11,000 people wanting to hang out and support and watch my stuff, it's amazing. That's no small feat by any means. So it's this belittling language that's used that shows the type of person that they are, the type of ego that they have, and that's that on that. So just like others who've come before her, they will rise to a very quick rise and fall to a very quick fall. They will burn bright, but only for momentarily, okay? When you strike a match, that's it, baby. Like, the flame is wonderful. That's great. You got it for 3 seconds, then it's gone, right? It's gone. Poof. Just like it started, magic, gone. It's curious. Isn't it? Isn't it? Hi, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Whether you're new, whether you're old, don't forget, hit the like. It really means a lot. Yeah, and that's how it'll be. The faster you rise, the faster you fall. So guess what? I've been rising for like 6 years now, y'all. So don't you worry about that. It's a incline. Just a solid incline. I just think it's interesting. So why is all this happening? This entitled creator was picking on smaller creators using the same editing style via Twitter. Anyone, no, you don't have to type the rest in codes. You just don't have to say one single word that begins with an R that some might find offensive. Other than that, language is open to you. Do your thing, okay? We don't gotta be like beep bop boop, okay? I'm not ChatGPT, okay? I'm not just gonna give you some automated response. It's just wild to me. So they went after somebody on Twitter. It was a law channel. They said, you're using the same content and style as I do. Anyone who knows anything about content creation knows that people who use similar editors or editing skills or editing softwares will have similar editing features, such as transitions or editing styles where the titles or information comes up on the screen, pop-ups, some, whatever it may be. So many channels use similar transitions. So many channels use similar features like that. So it's almost ridiculous for Illuminati to even consider that this is what had happened, that this channel had copied what they had done. No. In reality, they liked the style and the format, but they had been using one that was similar for over years. So, newsflash, many editors use similar editing styles. That is what they do. They all do, especially if you're using the same software. I just wanted to make that point again. So, Blair's found herself in a few things, a few little dramas, little spats along the way. That include the Sad Milk and another creator, which I believe it's called Cruel World Happy Mind. And to be honest, when I genuinely remember the beginning of that one, the Cruel World Happy Mind. No, baby. Sorry, Finny is like wanting to go somewhere. Come here. You want to say hi? No? Okay. Come on, Finn. You can come up here. Come on, baby. Come up here with me. You don't have to knock the camera over. That's what he wants to do. You want to ruin my stream and you want to knock the camera over because you're a hater. I wish he wasn't a hater. Please, Finley. I swear, it's my kitty and my king. They're like my biggest haters. For those of you who don't know, I do have a mini who I call the king, and he is my life, my world. He's at school right now, but I joke around and I say they're my biggest haters. See, there he goes. Come on, you can show off. Go ahead, show off. Just don't attack my face, okay? So Illuminati couldn't even respond directly to to the Cruel World Happy Minds criticisms. And that's all it was providing criticisms. And instead, she went on a podcast and had a beta moment where she put this creator on blast, a creator that she would call a small channel, which I do not side with this. I do not agree with this. These numbers are no small feats. And it's so entitled to just be like, I'm the best, right? It just, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So she goes on a podcast to put said creator on blast, which is new levels of petty unlocked, for real. No joke. And I just wish that Cruel World Happy Mind would have stood their ground in the first place and held firmly, but I understand why they didn't, because when you're first starting a channel, larger creators can seem... No, will you stop it? Can you please just sit with me or relax? Listen, this is why my streams are so fun. It's because Finley makes it spontaneous and fun. The King makes it spontaneous and fun. I am a blonde through and through, so it's just a lot of fun. Okay, stay on task. We can do this. Firsthand, I saw this happen, and I get it. I had larger creators reach out to me and be like, let's work on this X, Y, and Z, da-da-da. And feeling intimidated, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like, maybe this isn't right. Hi, Shug. Maybe she had a big girl boss type dream. And that's fine, but at the moment, she's just not doing herself any favors. She is her own worst enemy, and people can't get out of their own way. And I don't know her sign, but I'm sure it's something like a Scorpio. I'm sure, because anyone that comes against her is not her friend. Anyone that comes against her is like a bully, is rude, da-da-da. But that's not true. Some people like to disagree or just don't think the way you do. And believe it or not, that's okay. I know that Blair doesn't understand that it's okay for everybody not to think the same, but I hope, honestly, they can relax, take a breath, open their heart, and listen to the criticism given to them by people they once considered their friends. To those of you just joining me, I really appreciate it. Please hit the like. It's free. My kitty's being wild. Yes, you are. Don't be ashamed of silly kitty. He's a silly boy. Look at this baby. Okay, you're going to be a show-off real quick. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. He's so huge. Oh, he knows he's on camera. He's so sweet. Hit the like button. It's free. Do it for a friend. And if not, then you're just a hater. Okay? That's a joke too. I'm trying to be more assertive. Okay, guys? Okay, this is where I'm going to start breaking it down and give Blair my honest opinion. You good, bro? Look at this. Look at this booty. Kitty booty. You got big kitty butt. He's so silly. Okay, if I were Blair, I would give myself a few days. This is just me. To regroup and consider a sincere apology. Stop shifting the blame or not taking fault. You need to own up to your part in the matter, whether it be big or small. Owning your part is always a very good first step. It's healthy. Acknowledging that you've harmed others and done wrong is crucial to their healing. And that's facts on God, okay? I promise you that. I promise you that. I've been through some healing. I promise you that. It will help, okay? Maybe consider not weaponizing a friend's mental health if you truly cared. And if you did, you would see how reckless it is to do so. It's not okay. This is a dangerous thing. Trauma isn't easy, and it wasn't your story to tell, okay? The entire thing could likely trigger some of these friends all over again. And I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't. And I'm not someone that's like, oh my goodness, this has to be a safe space for everybody. The world is not safe. Where's this concept of safe come from? Why do people act like they have no brain, God-given brain for you? Hi, thank you for being here. The world isn't safe. Like, duh. What? Duh. Like, duh. I don't get it. Ugh, dumb. So dumb. Big dumb. Very big dumb. Okay? Drives me crazy. Okay, it's careless. Okay, she's a careless person. Especially if these friends admitted to the struggles and having certain ideations. Exactly. Destruction. This is all that Blair has done. And she's left nothing but destruction and pain in her wake. Take responsibility for once. That'd be my input, you know? You can't live with this victim mind state. I understand that people wanna, like, cool beans. Oh my God, what are you, 20? What are you 12? What are you, 18? What are you, like, what? How old are you? There has to be a point where you choose not to be the victim no more, okay? There has to be a point where you say, people have done me wrong. I have been shitted on. But I will change that and I will be the hero. That's what you do. You don't just say, oh, woe is me. Well, you do if you're a narcissist, you know. You always got to play the victim. That's sad, you guys. That's sad. That's a sad, toxic behavior to have. Don't live as the victim. You're the hero. You always been the hero, okay? Don't forget that. You know it. These are just things that you already know that I remind you of. Happy Mother's Day, Kijan. Everybody say hello to Kijan. Hi. Happy Mother's Day also to anyone of the ladies here that happen to be mothers. I know it's a little late, but better late than never. Yeah, right? Honestly, it's getting to the point where we may see people with mental health struggles once again locked up because some people have this idea that being homeless equals mental illness. Or, you know, that's not true. That's not true. Not everybody who's homeless is mentally ill, but some people who are mentally ill are homeless. Do you understand? I know it's weird. And also, being homeless is not a crime. But what we're seeing is this active push to deal with homelessness. Whether it's, what is it called? A vigilante justice, I guess, which is a really messed up way to say it. Or people just doing their thing, or them busing them out of cities just to send them to other cities. Logic, you know? Love it. Love it. Thriving, living for it, love it. For those of you who didn't hear it, it is gym day, so I am in my gym outfit, so I'm sorry that I'm not, like, dolled up per usual, but I will show you. Yay, gym outfit. There's the... So, yes, you can still find me at the gym, shining bright, like a neon cone sitting in the corner. Everybody's like, oh, there's Daisy, and I'm like, I'm working out. Getting ripped. No, it's good to stay healthy, though. Take care of your bodies. Mind, body, and soul, okay? So what can we learn from this? That not everybody is what you think. I know. Oh, that's sweet. I know you too. Okay, not everybody is who you think they are. Not everybody is what they seem. Some people, and especially now, I want to tell you this because it's important, now more than ever, these people who are not the good people, they can't hide anymore. They can't. No, they can't. We're living in a time where they're gonna be exposed. If you're a lying, trashy person, it will be made known. Like, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. And if you're someone who's just made mistakes in your past and you're working towards a better life every day, that's okay, right? That's fine. You're being a decent person. But if you're someone that actively knows you're doing wrong and you just keep playing around like it's your own little playground, that's no bueno, okay? That's no bueno. So what can we learn from this? A proper friend does not take control of one's life. A proper friend does not have control over one's living space, money, or vehicle. That's bonkers, okay? That's some nutty ish right there, Blair. Why did you want to have control over your employees' homes? Not like, I understand that you wanted to get into the housing market, sure, beautiful. But genuinely, Blair wanted a workforce of their own workers with vehicles leased out by them to their employees. Like, I guess she was shooting for the moon, but couldn't even land amongst the stars. She landed among Tommy C. I do appreciate Tommy C. I really do. I just think it's funny. These damn pick-me girls. God, go home. Take a nap. Read a book. Get offline. You chronically online idiots. I can't. I'm done. I'm like, okay, she exploited some of her friends, took advantage of them in weak moments. She is unbearable, genuinely. And it's unfortunate because this one friend, especially the sad milk and all that, they seemed like a genuinely good person. They seemed like they really cared. They seemed like they really meant well. And I know that dread of not wanting to be a burden on someone, that is my worst nightmare. I will have panic attacks. I will superstar that ish. I will get sweaty. I will just, it's not, I don't want that. That is the last thing I ever want, is to be a burden. Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable. So if a friend was treating me like this, I would be like, "Ugh, no, that's done. That's done." You know why? Because I have self-respect. Self-respect. You tell people, you don't treat me like that. Say it with your mouth, and then back it up with your chest. That's what you do. I don't appreciate that tone. You don't talk to me like that, right? That's what self-respect does. Oh, I could not imagine. And don't put other people's mental health on blast. Like, I know that should be a given, but oh my God. What a terrible, terrible situation here. So, yeah, that's as much as I have on the Illuminati. Again, for those of you who have never even seen my face before, I do hope that you'll subscribe. I do hope that you've enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me. I know that your time is precious. I really do. So, thank you. Like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I know that this community is growing more genuine and loving and amazing every day. And I couldn't be more grateful for the unique, genuine, fantastic, whimsical souls that end up subscribing. Oh, for the love of the Lord. I said the one word is the R. God, come on, guys. No, I do really so appreciate you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. If somebody's faking mental health, that, like, I do believe that happens. I do believe that happens, but it's not okay. Obviously, it's not okay to do that. It's not okay. And please, again, like I stated, certain words could get me in trouble just because you comment them. So just be careful. If I lose my, work over the last 6 years because of a comment, that would be just like, wow, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? That would be ridiculous. So I appreciate you being aware that certain words could be like, not to me, but to the system. And the algorithm will be like, oh my God, how could somebody say this? And, things like that, okay? Thank you. So if anybody, like I said, if you got a wrench in the chat, just do your thing. I'm trying to, I'm just going to remove that comment, okay? Because I'm not going to kick you. I don't want to kick anybody. I'm not that kind of person. I don't have it in me. Okay? Okay. I appreciate that. I really do. I know that it's hard to, like, get used to what all the ins and outs of the YouTube lingo is. Okay? So if you know that one word is, like, offensive to 90.7% of people, just watch it. That's all. Okay. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mommies. Love you so much. I love that my channel is finally like 50-50 male and female. For the longest time, the males were just holding strong and they had like 60%. And I was like, no, we have to be equal with this divine feminine and masculine energy. And you guys did it. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. Because I love it. I really feel good when it's evened out because your insight matters, and insight from male, female, whomever, it matters. You have different input, you have different takes, and I really love hearing it from you. Okay, even if you're a helicopter. Okay? Next, we're going to go into things like the mammalian tree of life, which is a time machine that traces back over 100 million years of evolution. This was done so that we could better understand our bodies and why things happen, like certain illnesses and diseases. It's cool beans. So basically, I've been talking a lot about genetics recently because I'm seeing a lot about genetics recently. And when I see a pattern that repeats X amount of times, I know that something is coming in the near future that will have to do with this, okay? It's just basically reading the writing on the wall. I know many of you already know this. So genetics is a huge thing that's come into discussion recently. The CRISPR, DNA, RNA, the ability to snip your DNA and replace it is just mind-boggling to me. But they're doing it already. I think this is a slippery slope. It scares me a little bit because it is a fast track to, you know, the big bad guy. That one big bad guy. The worst guy in the whole world, right? Why are we doing the same things that he was more than willing to do, right? And when we look at propaganda from that time, there were pages, and I will repeat this one again, that state some people are just born a burden on others. What? It's so rude. It's so rude. It's so rude. But sure, am I excited about, you know, the possibilities of working with or helping those with autism, ADHD, OCD, like all these things could possibly have help due to these advancements. But at the same time, in my heart, I just feel like, yeah, it's just such a slippery slope. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. And I don't know why, and nobody's talking about it. Like, I'm yelling it from the rooftops, I feel like, and everybody else is, like, going about their business. And that's fine. Not everyone's interested in genetics and DNA and coding and encoding, but it matters. It really does as to what happens next. So it's not just that, okay? Because, listen to this. Surprising findings. Scientists identify a complete respiratory super complex. Oh, this kind of stuff just, are you kidding me? Respiratory issues? Respiratory, where do you think they're coming from? Where do you think? Might it be, right? Might it be? Oh, I made videos recently of the clouds every morning, and it's the strangest thing. This one line, right across the sun, every morning. Smoke and mirrors, y'all. Smoke and mirrors, okay? I feel that they're going to try and change our history to a degree due to genetics and where things are going. They're discussing UFOs and things like that, right? We've seen a lot of that. It's ramped up. It's in the mainstream news. Pay attention. This part's important. Aliens. Weird sounds. Weird booms that have been happening for the last decade. What do you guys think the weird booms are? I always thought it's underground bases, like opening their gates or doors, whatever. I don't know, okay? I might have a big brain, but it's not huge, okay? I don't know everything. So when I heard the booms, though, I've heard these strange noises coming from the sky. And if you've read anything in the Bible, you would know I'm Irish. There's no mix. I'm Irish. Like, Irish. I'm green, thank you. POC. I didn't even know the Irish were POC. But that's fact. You're welcome. Learn something new every day. No, listen. I'm talking here, okay? It's going somewhere. It's going somewhere. I think they're going to be like, oh, it's aliens. Listen, so crazy. But in the Bible, it says you'll hear weird things in the sky. The trumpets will sound. What do you think that means? It's the booms. And they lie to our faces on the news because they're the ones that make up the news, right? The storyline. They lie to us. They know that. They admit that, right? We know that. They admit that. Cops lie. Everybody lies to us. We're not allowed to lie. But everybody lies to us. Nobody knows what these booms are. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for being here. I'll give you a hug. Subscribe if you guys would like to. Again, I'm never going to pressure you. I'm never going to be like, oh my god, you better subscribe or I'm going to do a double backflip. I have nothing else. But no pressure. If you want to, if you enjoy, that's amazing. I do have a curious interest in weird topics. So I just think something's going to happen with that. I think that something might happen. Why are they talking about evolution so much? Why are they bringing up genetics? Oh my gosh. Always take care of yourselves and your families first, but thank you so much for donating. I always tell you guys to do all the stuff that is free, and that really means a lot. Because I never want to bother you guys about that. Okay, So we heard about the largest volcano opening up. And please do take care of yourselves and families first. That's just so amazing of you. And there's other things like this Lost City. And as I stated, I've been looking at the Temple of Psychic Youth, and they essentially brought the Satanic Panic over here. Listen, it was a missing keystone to the puzzle I've been building, and now I can better explain why I think that the way I do in this video, and I hope that you enjoy it. I really hope that you'll check it out. Always please do take care of your families first. I can't say it enough. And we do play this game where, like, if nobody donates, I do find it kind of funny, and I always enjoy it. And I know I shouldn't because it goes against what we're supposed to be doing here. But I find it funny, so I'll be like, okay, I win, and I'll end a stream like that. But you beat me to it, so I appreciate that. I think we had a record. No. We didn't have a record because we went like 1 or 2 streams. But that's totally fine. I want you guys to make sure that you're okay, because if you're happy, then I'm happy, and then it just makes the world a better place, okay? I think I should stop babbling on for now. I think I've babbled enough. I do hope that you like the art. I do hope that you enjoyed. Do use discernment, though, when watching certain creators. I know that you could feel it in your heart, in your soul, when someone is genuine. So just follow that, okay? Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself, because you're right. And I know you know it, and sometimes we ignore it, and we shouldn't. But it happens. Pics of all the ships. Ooh, yeah. Let me show you actually 1 or 2 more things before I let you go, because I want to show you what I'm creating. If you guys didn't know, yeah, I'm an artist, and it's festival season. So I made this mushroom hat so that when I'm out at the festivals, people can find me. And my outfits are often like really wild and fun. So I still have to do, well, I have the gills for underneath it, and the fabric and the, what is it called? The stuffing and such to do the rest of the inside, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm very excited. If you guys have ever heard of Pyro Fest, I'll be there this year. It's in Ohio. I'll be selling my art, my clothes, my everything. My art, my clothes, our tie-dyes. I don't have like merch per se, but I do sell my artwork in tie-dyes. You can see those on Insta at damevonbondaisyart or on my Facebook, damevonbondaisy. But never any pressure. You can just window peek, shop if you like. But I'm super excited. Yeah, I can't wait. It's almost gym time. Are you ready? Let's get our grind on. Let's go kick today's booty. No, it is almost gym time though, so I should get to stretching. I gotta go finish tie-dyeing. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay, so I was supposed to release my shirt line, you know, that I did for summer. I did like X amount of tank tops. I think there's like 10 of them all together. They look amazing. But then I got my mother a Mother's Day gift of these tie-dyes that you spray, and it's like you can do all different types of fabric. Before we could only do cotton, but now we can do all types. Just wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys. So if you haven't seen our tie-dyes yet, again, that's on the Insta. That's on, yeah, pretty much all my social media. But for those of you who gave me a chance today, again, thank you so much for just spending that little bit of time with me. You have no idea. I so appreciate it. Thank you for coming to your very own deprogramming session. Always stay awake, stay aware, stay well. Take care of your families. Let your loved ones know you love them. You really don't need an excuse, okay? Don't let it get to the point where if you hug them, they're like, are you okay? Like, don't let it get to that point, okay? It's not. You never know. And for those of you who do know, you know that I lost 2 very important people in my life recently. Two very different happenstances. One was of age and one was of depression. So you never know if you'll see that person, okay? And I'm doing okay. Like, I'm doing okay. I just want you guys to be okay too, okay? So let's all be okay together. Because it's tough. And I love my cousin so much. I just wish I would have known. It's so hard because when you are dealing with a mental illness, there's so much shame and stigma still. And I never wanted to go too much into it on my channel, so I apologize. But I care about you guys too, so please speak up. If you're having problems, speak up, because you are loved. And there's so many people that need you still, so please don't give up on yourself. Okay? I won't. Okay, love you. Bye.